What's up everyone, Omade here with another episode of the show Rig on Fire. Today we are gonna see why some pedals sound so well as a preamp on the effects return of your amplifier and other pedals not so much. We are gonna see how to fix that because I think that's important. Sometimes you need to do some nice experiments. Hope you guys are doing well out there. As I said, today let's take a look at some pedals. I have here some pedals that I'm going to test here. Some of them sound super cool as a preamp. The other ones doesn't sound good whatsoever. But there is some tricks that I think is very important to cover here. First of all, you're going to have those three pedals here, the Chug pedal, the Thrasher from the Electric Eye Audio, and the Flash Rot 2 from these heavy nuts, from these heavy earth effects. And you're going to take a look on the Friedman and the Grindstein, okay? First of all, on the following video that we're going to watch right now, we are going to take a look at those three pedals because they sound really good on the effects return of the amp. In other words, as a preamp pedals. I'm not gonna be too crazy messing around with the controls of those pedals, those three pedals, because I just set up the pedals like the best tone that I got here, in my opinion, of course. Inside the power section of my, as you can see there, over there, my rectifier Badlander, I just use the power section and I bypass the preamp. Of course, I use those three pedals as preamp. Each pedal is gonna be their own thing here. You know, it's different tones and different textures. It's because of that it's so cool. It's not a comparison to try to see how is the best preamp slash pedal, whatever. It's just to show how they sound cool as a preamp. So after that, I'm going to show you a comparison between those two pedals just to show how some pedals cannot use as a preamp. And after that, I'm going to use the Grindstein from Cleartone, the pedal that I love, as a preamp, but they say the pedal is a preamp, but it's not. It's not a preamp. I'm going to fix the problem with some equalizer and show what is the best way to do that. Disclaimer, the following video that you're going to watch is the video that was recorded for my other channel because I'm from Brazil, but I live here in the United States, and I have my biggest channel, my first channel. And just to not be too crazy and shoot two different videos for two different channels, you're going to watch the next video with my voice in English over my voice in Portuguese. Otherwise, it's gonna be too much effort and too crazy shoot different videos for two different channels. As I said, let's go to the video. Let's see the Thrasher. Now the Flash Rot. As you can see, the Flash Rot has another kind of voice. It's based on the Ampeg, this amp here. Reminds me some 90s death metal for sure. very, very cool. They are very different. This is awesome. As you can see, they are very different. They have their own thing. Now I'm going to play the same riff on those three pedals, and let's go to the next part of the video. Okay, nice pedals. Those three pedals here, it's amazing. Sounds very mean, tight, aggressive. I love those pedals. Now let's see why this pedal doesn't sound cool as a preamp. But don't get me wrong, I love this pedal as a regular pedal in the front of the amp. It sounds super cool in the front of the clean channel of the amp. It's amazing. But it's not possible to use like preamp. Let's go to the next video. I'll be right back. Let's start with the Friedman. Very dark. As you can see, with the flash rod I can reach more brightness and presence. Well, as you can see, it's not possible, right? It's not so bright. It's so hard to find the same amount of output. Even with the presence on the max and treble, there is no brightness like this pedal or those other ones. Now, I'm going to use this pedal in effects loop of the same amplifier, and I'm going to use this guy here, this Q strip from Tech 21. It is a parametric equalizer. You can use that kind of stuff, you know, a graphic equalizer. Could work, but to be honest, the best way to fix that kind of problem with pedals that don't have that amount of brightness and bass or even volume, the best way to go is using a parametric equalizer, because here on the graphic equalizer, every single frequency is already fixed. It's not possible to change the regime of the frequencies. Here, especially on the mid section, you're going to have two mid sections. You can choose the frequency that you're going to cut or boost. And on top of that, you're going to have a bass control and a treble control. That treble control is going to be something around 7 up to 9 kilohertz maybe. It's going to be like a presence of the amp or the preamp. It's gonna be very cool to fix some problems. Let's take a look at this video. I'll be right back. This is the Grindstein into the power section. Very muffled. We can be a little crazy here and increase the treble. No equalizer. What I'm doing here, I increase and 3 dB around 4 kilohertz and cut just a hair and 700 hertz and just a tad boost on the bass here and just a half dB on the high frequency. And I think it works very well. Very cool, right? Let's listen the differences again without equalizer. Even bringing the treble to max. The amount of output on the pedal is super okay, but tone-wise it's not possible to use as a preamp, like some people say. Now I will play the last riff and call the day. Well, this pedal by itself as a preamp sounds like S. I love this pedal. I already did lots of videos about this pedal, but this pedal sounds really good in the front of the clean amp or in conjunction with a graphic, or better, in my opinion, it's better, a parametric equalizer. Those three guys can handle themselves as a preamp, and you can reach very good results using that kind of trick with a parametric equalizer. You're going to bring more volume, more output, and lots of options to shape the frequencies that you need. Why you should do that? Because sometimes some pedals doesn't work very well even on the front of the amp, depend of your amp, or on the effects loop return. And I think this is a really good trick to fix that problem, or simply bring something new or another texture, another vibe, another tone, and bring something fresh. New is too strong, I think, but something fresh and unique. That's the word that I'm looking for, unique. Sometimes you need something unique to find your voice when you're talking about tone. Well, I hope you guys liked this video. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section what you think about that idea. If that kind of information is helpful for anyone, let me know, please. I would love to know. Again, thanks so much for watching. See you next time.